The Galactic Council's archives listed it as Designation 7742X, a dead system orbiting a dying red giant, its planet scorched and lifeless, its asteroid belt irradiated beyond salvage. The official classification read, Total loss, no strategic value. For 3,000 years, no civilized species had set foot in that forsaken corner of space. Ambassador Kethral of the Zentari Collective stared at the holographic display in disbelief. The readings couldn't be right. According to their long-range sensors, there were energy signatures throughout the system, massive ones. Industrial signatures, population signatures. Run the scan again, Kethral commanded, his forearms gesturing frantically at the bridge crew. Sir, we've run it 17 times, replied Navigation Officer Zix. The results are consistent. There are approximately 2 billion life forms in that system, along with extensive infrastructure. Kethral's mandibles clicked nervously. Impossible. The radiation levels alone would kill most known species within days, and the temperature fluctuations. He trailed off, studying the data. What species could possibly survive in such conditions? Unknown, sir, but we're receiving a transmission. The main screen flickered to life, revealing a bipedal creature with pale skin, unusual bilateral symmetry, and remarkably small eyes. It spoke in accented galactic standard. Greetings, Zentari. Fessel. This is Captain Sarah Chen of the Kepler Station Authority. Welcome to the Sol system. Please state your business and prepare for escort to the diplomatic platform. Kethral's 3 hearts stopped beating in sequence. Sol system? This is impossible. Sol was abandoned millennia ago when its star began dying. No one could survive. Here. The human, for that's what the creature was, though Kethral didn't know it yet, smiled. Sir, with respect, Sol's been our home for over 4 billion years. She's got plenty of life left in her yet. Within hours, Kethral found himself aboard Kepler Station, a massive rotating habitat positioned at Sol's L4 Lagrange point. What he saw defied everything he understood about galactic civilization. The humans had indeed made the dead system home. They'd built cities in the asteroid belt, mining stations around every major body, and vast agricultural habitats that fed billions. Most impossibly, they'd established thriving colonies on planets that should have been uninhabitable. Dr. Martinez, the chief of xenobiology, gave him the tour. Venus was actually the easy one, she explained, gesturing toward the cloud-shrouded planet visible through the observation deck. We just built floating cities in the upper atmosphere where the pressure and temperature are manageable. And that one? Kethral pointed to the small reddish world. Mars? That took longer. Took us about 3 centuries to fully terraform. But now it houses nearly 500 million people. The lower gravity actually makes it popular with our elderly. Kethral's translator struggled with some of the human concepts. Terraform? We changed it, made it suitable for life. Thickened, the atmosphere warmed it up, introduced water and oxygen. Standard stuff. Standard, Kethral thought. The Zentari had never successfully terraformed a world. Few species had. But the real shock came when Dr. Martinez showed him Mercury. The solar collectors here power about 30% of our inner system operations, she said proudly. The temperature differential between the day and night sides creates incredible energy potential. We've got cities built right into the subsurface on the Terminator line. You built cities on a planet that reaches 427 degrees Celsius? In some places, sure, we're adaptable. The word adaptable seemed inadequate. As the tour continued, Kethral learned that humans had colonized the moons of the gas giants, built thriving communities in the Kuiper Belt, and established research stations at the very edge of the heliopause. They'd taken a system that the Edai galaxy had written off and made it the center of a civilization. That evening, over dinner in the station's hydroponics bay, Captain Chen explained their philosophy. The way we see it, Ambassador, there's no such thing as an uninhabitable world, just worlds we haven't figured out how to inhabit yet. She gestured to the gardens surrounding them, filled with plants from a dozen different worlds. Earth taught, Us that life finds a way, but intelligence finds a better way. But the radiation, Kethral protested. The temperature extremes, the resource scarcity. Your star is dying. Chen laughed, a sound Kethral found oddly comforting despite its alien nature. Sol's got about 5 billion years left before she starts having real problems. That's plenty of time. Besides, we've already got generation ships heading to other systems. This isn't our only home anymore, but it's still our first home. And the challenges here? Made us stronger, smarter, more creative. She leaned forward. Ambassador, respectfully, most species in the galaxy look for perfect worlds. Planets that are already exactly what they need. Humans look for worlds with potential and make them what we need them to be. The next day, Kethral toured a school on Luna where children played in 1/6 gravity while learning quantum mechanics. He visited asteroid miners who'd spent decades carving civilization out of raw rock. He met terraforming engineers who spoke casually about redirecting comets and adjusting planetary orbits. Before leaving, he asked Dr. Martinez the question that had been troubling him since his arrival. Why didn't you ever contact the Galactic Council? Your species has achieved what most of us consider impossible. Martinez considered this. We tried about 800 years ago, sent out signals, diplomatic overtures. The response we got back was essentially, call us when you found a proper star system. So we figured we'd wait until we'd made ours proper. As Kethral's ship prepared to depart, Captain Chen transmitted one final message. Ambassador, tell the Council that humanity would be honored to join galactic civilization. But understand, we're not abandoning Sol. This system has been declared lost by others, but we call it home. We've learned that the difference between a dead world and a living one is simply what you're willing to do to make it live. The transmission ended with coordinates to 17 other star systems, where human colonies were already thriving, each one previously deemed uninhabitable by galactic standards. Kethral updated his report. Recommendation: immediate diplomatic contact, species designation human, threat level negligible, potential value beyond calculation. Note: revise all previous assessments of uninhabitable systems. If humans can make Sol work, nowhere in the galaxy is truly lost.